This is a permanency review after a final order involving the Walker child.
Taylor, who do you work for?
St. Francis Ministries.
And what do you do for them?
I am an extended care specialist.
And are you assigned to the young adult Brianna Walker?
Yes, I am.
And she has turned 18 at this point, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you prepare a court report for this hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, we ask that the court take judicial notice of the court report filed on October 27th.
All right, so noted, and I have read that report.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. McDonald, your court report indicates that the child is in a trial independence period. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So did she decline to sign for extended care?
She did sign her extended care agreement and her she did fill out a seal application. Since that report, she has reached out to me and we're currently looking for a placement for her. She just moved into her sister's house and she's in Amarillo and wants to be placed in Amarillo.
Okay, so at this point, has she actually returned to care then?
She has not. We're looking for a placement
Okay,
currently.
can you help educate me? At what point is it considered that she has returned to care?
Once she gets placement, we get paperwork signed and then she's moved there.
Okay. Alrighty. And can you notify me immediately once that happens?
Yes, ma'am.
But at this point, we are asking the judge to approve a trial independence period. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And is the trial independence period we're asking to be approved 6 months long?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that would have started at the date of her birth, correct? I'm sorry, the day
Her
she
birthday.
turned
Yes.
18.
Yes.
Those are two different things. Um, Now, Brianna came into the department's care as a refusal to accept parental responsibility. Is
Mhm.
she receiving services at this time from us?
She is not. She's living with her sister. I did tell her to reach out for her PAL funds while she's in child independence because that's the time that she can get that. And so that'll be $1,000 that she gets. And so I do think she reached out to her PAL worker to get that. That's the only thing she's receiving from us right now, other than us
Okay.
looking for a placement.
And are you helping Brianna get her birth certificate and social security card?
I believe she has both already.
She has both already?
Yes,
Okay,
she does.
great. Please don't give the address, but do you have an address of where she is at right now?
I don't have the physical address. I just know she's in Amarillo.
Okay, are you able to contact her and get that physical address?
Yeah, I think she'll give it to me. Yes.
Okay, if you could please get that and send it to my office so we can send her a copy of the order.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Thank you. Is there anything we need to ask the court to order today?
No, ma'am.
At this point, what are her permanency goals?
Independence.
Okay, and is that the only goal for her?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you give us a detailed answer of how the department has worked to prepare her for independent living?
She has taken many classes with her PAL worker to learn about budgeting, learn about cooking, learn about different things like credit, just different life skills to get her ready for when she does turn 18. She knows how to call and make her own appointments. She wants to get enrolled in school and she knows how to get all that stuff done. And her PAL worker did help her get all of that stuff done and learn how to do all of those things on her own.
Okay, that's fantastic. Do we have any other requests of the court?
Not for me, no.
Okay, I pass the witness.
All right, Ms. Wiggins?
Thank you. Ms. McDonald, can you make sure if she returns to care that you let my office know as well?
Yes, I will. She only wants to go in Amarillo. So if they do have an opening at one of our cells there, then I think that's where she'll be. But if not, she said she doesn't want to come back into care. So at
Okay.
that point, I will let everybody know.
Okay. Thank you. Nothing further, Judge.
All
I
right.
have one more question along those
Okay.
lines.
Mhm.
Taylor, is
Yes.
St. Francis requesting a 6 months trial independence period, or do we need to ask the court to make this one a 12 to help facilitate or give St. Francis longer time to find a placement?
I think a year. Yeah, the 12 months would probably be
The
better for
12
her.
months?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you
Sorry
so
for
much.
that.
That's okay. Your Honor, the department has no further questions for Ms. McDonald. At this time, we rest. We are asking for approval of a 12-month trial independence period for Brianna.
All right. All right, then. Anything else from the department?
No, Your
No,
Honor.
Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Wiggins, any recommendations?
I do recommend the 12-month period. I'm very hopeful. Maybe we can find a place in Amarillo to extend it. And so she can stay. That'll give us a little bit more, or them a little bit more time to find a place.
All right. Ms. McDonald, you said she was wanting to go to school. Has she graduated high school?
She did graduate high school. She wants to get into college in Amarillo.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
Okay, then, based on what I've heard, then I will approve the trial independence period for a period of 12 months from her birthday when she turned 18 on September 23rd of 2025. I'll set the next review hearing for May 4th, 2026. That will be by Zoom, just like today's hearing, so everybody can go on the court's online docket a day or two before May 4th to see exactly what time of day we're having that hearing, so you don't spend a lot of time waiting in the waiting room. Okay, that will conclude this hearing. I'll be back at 9:30 to call another Randall County case. That is a status hearing involving the Taylor child. So we will be in recess. Everybody have a good week.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Judge.
Thank y'all. This is a status hearing involving the Taylor child. Ms. Gutierrez is with us for the department. Ms. Wiggins is with us representing the child. One of the alleged father, Mr. Salter, is with us.
Guys, today we uncover a father locked away. A hidden past and DNA claims spark instant tension. This CPS chaos flipped her entire life. From heartbreak to recovery, she fights her way back.
The presumed father, Mr. Potter, is not with us, and the mother, Miss Taylor, is not with us, and none of them are in the waiting room. I have Michaela Kirksey and Christy Ashley.
If they could both be allowed in, please.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I'd received some calls from an attorney, I think George Harwood. I just wanted to make sure he's not one of the ones in the waiting room.
No, I don't have anyone in the waiting room now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. The department calls Christy Ashley as its witness. Oh, wait,
Okay.
we haven't started yet.
Yeah, I have. I've called the case.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, Miss Ashley, let's see. Oh, there you are. Okay. If you'd raise your right hand, do you swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Miss Gutierrez.
Thank you, Your Honor. Christy, who do you work for?
St. Francis Ministries.
And what do you do for them?
I'm a permanency specialist.
And are you assigned to this case, the Salter Taylor case?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And did you prepare a court report in preparation for this hearing?
Yes.
And was that filed on October 28th of 2025?
Yes.
Your Honor, we ask that the court take judicial notice of that court report.
All right. So noted, and I did read that report.
Okay, thank you. Miss Ashley, can we get an update since the filing of the court report on Casely?
Kaisley's doing well in her placement. She's up to date on all of her medical and dental. She's happy where she's at and thriving. And she has an appointment for the paternity testing.
Okay, and does Mr. Let's see, is it Mr. Salter? Does Mr. Salter have an appointment as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. And as far as the mother, can you give us an update on your efforts to communicate with her?
The only update I really have is that I got word that a detective from SVU had called me on the 30th around 4 p.m. and told me that she had just been arrested and was on her way to Randall County. I'm not able to see parents at Randall County without making an appointment prior. So I tried to make an appointment to see her the next day. When I called that morning to try to make an appointment, they said that she had already been released on the 31st.
Okay.
So I've still not been able to locate her or talk to her.
Okay. Do you have any knowledge of if she's aware of the CPS case since the removal of the child?
I know she has information because she tries to have contact with Jonathan Salter and with the placement. And they both have told me that they're telling her to contact me, but she has not.
Okay. And what are the updates on Mr. Salter since the filing of the court report?
Mr. Salter has a copy of his family plan, and he has been assigned an LPS worker to help him locate services in his area so that he can start working his services.
As far as visitation, is the child having any contact with the mother to your knowledge?
No.
Okay. And as far as the father, I'm sorry, the alleged father, Mr. Salter, is she having any contact with him?
Yes, they do have virtual visitations 3 times a week for 20 minutes each.
Okay, how are those going?
They're going well. Kaisley is very active, and so she's easily distracted. But nothing inappropriate has occurred during any of the visits.
Okay. As far as service plans, did you create service plans for all 3 parties in the case?
Yes, ma'am.
And that would be Ms. Taylor, Mr. Salter, and Mr. Potter, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And do all 3 service plans aim to mitigate the reasons for removal?
Yes.
Are they reasonably tailored to the issues for removal?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please name 2 or 3 services only that have been chosen for Ms. Taylor that are unique to her?
We've asked Ms. Taylor to participate in WAVE, an OSAR, and a TPC evaluation.
Okay, and the OSAR, is that a substance abuse assessment?
Yes, ma'am.
And as far as Mr. Salter, what 2 or 3 services are unique to him?
Parenting classes, and he'll do drug testing. His most recent drug screens were negative, and just the proof of like his income and a copy of his lease, things like that.
Okay, so services to confirm his stability and sobriety, it sounds like. Is that accurate?
Yes, that's the main concern. It's just making sure that he would be able to provide for her.
Okay, great. And in regards to the presumed father, Mr. Potter, what 2 or 3 services have we included in that service plan that are unique to him?
For him, it's the same, just stability. When I spoke with him, though, there's some question of their marital status. He stated to me that it was his belief that they had been divorced for years, and he didn't realize that she had even had another baby. So there's been a little difficulty with, he's just basically said he wants nothing to do with it because there's no way she could be his. So we just did the stability, and that's basically it for him.
Okay, can you tell me specifically what services regarding that stability are in his service plan?
Verification of employment, driver's license, insurance, and housing. I did put parenting classes in there as well for him.
As far as the divorce, did he state whether or not they went through the court to get a divorce?
He stated that he was sent documentation to sign, and he signed that and returned it to her. He was not sure which county that was filed in.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, if we can find a court order of that divorce, that would be great. Otherwise, we will continue as we are.
yes, ma'am.
As far as a service plan, is it correct that you have not been able to locate Whitney Taylor, the mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please detail for the court all the efforts that you have made to find her?
Yes, ma'am. I called her previous employer that she was living with and spoke to him, and he told me that I could try to locate her at the corners of 15th and Washington near a self-service car wash, or possibly I-40 in Washington where she might be panhandling. I drove by those locations on multiple occasions and was not able to locate her. I also went by the address that was given for Harold Bashaw. He stated that she's no longer allowed to stay there because of this case, and he doesn't want to be involved. I also went by the address on, I'm sorry, the street name is slipping my mind at this time, but it was a previous boyfriend of hers, and she was not there. No one came to the door. And I have attempted her phone multiple times. And then I did ask the placement and Jonathan, since they had communication with her through Facebook Messenger, I asked them to send her my information.
Okay. Let's see here. So is it fair to say she has not had a chance to review or sign her family plan?
True.
And some of that phone contact, was it those attempts by you to go over that service plan and discuss her services with her?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As far as Mr. Salter, has he had an opportunity to review and sign his service plan?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about Mr. Potter?
No, ma'am.
Okay, did you review his service plan with him?
Well, over the phone I did. He just stated he didn't want to
Okay,
cooperate,
so
basically.
okay, so it sounds like he reviewed it, but he didn't sign it. Is that correct?
Yes.
And to go back to Mr. Salter, did he sign his?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Are we asking for any drug screens to be ordered today?
I would say Whitney Taylor. I recently screened Jonathan.
Okay, are we asking for both a UA and a hair follicle on her?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, do we have any other requests for the court?
Ma'am.
Okay. And would you say our reasonable efforts to reunify have focused on locating the mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Facilitating visitation for Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Creating family plans of service for each parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is the child placed with fictive kin or family?
Good, Ken.
Okay. And is that placement also a reasonable effort to reunify the family?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do we have any other requests for the court?
Not at this time.
All right. Would it be contrary to the welfare of the child to be returned to the parents today?
Yes.
And would it also be a danger to her physical health or safety?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, pass the witness.
All right, thank you. Chrissy, do we have the paternity test results back on Mr. Salter?
No, sir. The test is in 2 days.
Okay, all right. And basically, we don't expect Mr. Potter's going to do anything in this case, do we?
Correct. He stated that he had not had any contact with her in over 10 years.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Ms. Wiggins, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Salter, do you have any questions for Miss Ashley?
No, I don't have any questions. None at all.
Okay, thank you. All right, anything? Go ahead.
I do have a little bit of news. I think I did get a random message from Whitney, and I do believe she's at Northwestern, and she's comatose right now on purpose for intake for Synacor. The only problem is Synacor only does outtake, and she's most likely going to need at least 90 days in rehab. So I believe that's what she's trying to do. I know that she is getting help from a friend from out of town that has been her friend for a very long time. So if y'all are trying to locate her, Miss Ashley, I didn't get a chance to tell you yet because it was the weekend. but there's a good chance she's at Northwestern, and they have her comatose because of the alcohol and drug use, I believe. That way she can go through DTs.
Oh, so she's probably detoxing at the pavilion. I'll check into that, Judge.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
Mr. Salter, you say Northwestern, you meant Northwest Texas Hospital?
I think so. I'd have to look at the messages, but I can update Miss Ashley. I have her number, and so I'll go ahead and update her today. I was waiting
Okay.
until after the weekend because usually we don't talk on except for between business hours.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
No problem.
All right. Ms. Gutierrez, anything further from the department?
No, Your Honor, nothing further from the department. We did, I think, file motions for substituted service. I'm gonna check right now to see if the court has already signed that.
Okay.
If you'll give me just a second, I'm gonna need to log into Odyssey.
Okay.
Yes, I'm probably not going to be able to get any information from the pavilion due to HIPAA, but I will make the effort.
Okay.
Okay. It looks like we have not yet filed that motion for substituted service, Your Honor. We'll give it one more shot to serve her there at the pavilion before we do the substituted service route.
Okay. If I get it, I'll sign it. So,
Okay, thank
okay,
you.
then. Ms. Wiggins, anything you need to add today?
No, Your Honor, the child is doing really well in her current placement.
Okay. All right, then I will continue the department's temporary managing conservator. I'll continue the current placement. I will order the services for Ms. Taylor and Mr. Potter and Mr. Salter as contained in their service plans. I will order that Ms. Taylor, well, she's probably not going to be able to if she's truly at the pavilion, but I'll go ahead and order that she hair strand and UA drug screen as soon as possible. And I will continue my ruling from the last hearing that her visits will be suspended until she provides a negative UA drug screen. Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
I did want to point out that I have tried calling the doctor on the paperwork, and it went to a this phone number is no longer in service. And I did let Miss Ashley know. And then the CPS worker that reached out to me, I had to drive 3 hours, 45 minutes to take a drug test. And I let her know where I was at. And I haven't heard no hide nor hair from her for over a week now.
Okay.
So
Well,
I just wanted to let the court know. I wanted to let y'all know that I'm still waiting for somebody up here to reach out to me. And I have not been able to get a hold of any of the services down in Amarillo. And
Okay.
it would be kind of hard to travel 7 hours.
No, we're not going to make you do that.
Oh,
Excellent.
okay. Thank you. I seen 10 days. And so I just wanted to point this out that we all know that I have been making attempts to try to get into whatever these services are doing for me.
Where do you live, Mr. Salter?
I live in Converse, Texas, greater San Antonio area.
Okay. Well, once we've established for sure that you are the father, then
Okay. Okay.
you'll eventually, I guess, you'll hear from a courtesy worker down there, but then they'll arrange for you to do services where you live.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure because I saw the 10-day stuff, and even though Ashley and I have spoken about it, I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that I'm over here going, can't get a hold of nobody. What's going on, guys?
Yes,
Okay.
and Judge, I did reassure him that it was fine to wait until paternity was established and he had an LPS worker to
Yeah.
help him.
Okay. Mr. Salter,
Okay.
you're a breath of fresh air. We don't usually have alleged fathers that want to cooperate, period, much less do what you're doing. So
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you taking an active interest. We'll wait and see how those paternity tests come back. And I don't know, I'll go ahead and tell you now, if in fact you are found to be the biological father, then you have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, you have the right to ask that I consider whether or not you're entitled to a court-appointed attorney. So just
Yes, sir.
if you want to do that, if they haven't already given you the paperwork, once you're established as the father, just fill out that paperwork and get it back to Miss Ashley, and she'll get it to me.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm waiting for paperwork. I passed my master electrician exam December 30th and this last year, and I opened a business in May, so it's my first 6 months. So I was explaining to Miss Ashley that my business is in its infancy, and I'm getting ready to file taxes to figure out where everything's at, and then I'll start cutting myself a check, I guess, so then I can have the proof of currency because it's all new.
Yeah.
So
I've
very
been
new
there.
to me.
Well, good luck
Oh,
with that.
okay.
I've been self-employed before, and I'm happy to say I'm no longer self-employed.
I don't want to hear that yet. Electricians are supposed to be the next in line to be millionaires, according to all of the stuff you read. So let's see.
I,
I'm hoping.
I think you've made a wise decision getting into the trades. I think that's where we're all headed. So
Yeah,
I'm glad,
let's go.
I'm glad I'm on the downhill slide. So,
Yeah, I'm catching up. I mean, 48, I'm getting close. Getting
okay.
close.
All right, then. I will continue the department's temporary manager conservator, continue the current placement. I'll order the services for all three of the parents. I will order Miss Taylor to hair strand and UA drug screen by 4 p.m. today, and I will continue that suspension of her visits until she provides a negative UA screen. Our next hearing will be what's called an initial permanency hearing. That will be on March 16th, 2026. That will be by Zoom, just like today's hearing. So, Mr. Salter, by then, if you're the father, you probably have an attorney, but you can ask anyone from St. Francis a day or two before March 16th exactly what time of day we'll have that hearing, so you don't have to sit around in the waiting room waiting on us. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay.
Thank you. No, Miss Ashley's good about letting me know what's going on. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, she's a good one. So, okay, that will conclude this hearing. I don't have another hearing till 1 o'clock. That is a final hearing on a Randall County case involving the Pelt child. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the Zoom. I will start it again briefly before 1 o'clock this afternoon. So, Mr. Salter, congratulations on your new job, and I wish you well in your new endeavor.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll be in recess. Y'all have a good week.
All right, you too, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Strict rules now guard the kid's safety. Supervised visits and clean tests decide his future. His past shows a cycle of failure. Jail, kids, and chaos paint a troubling pattern. The court moves to end financial ties. Zero support becomes a shocking turning point. The final ruling seals their future. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.